everything about life, everything life is nature. So it matters to me because, as a citizen of the earth, I'm supposed to protect it and make it available for future generation.
Poor waste management in Nigeria has become, to us, a strong problem, a very big problem for both urban and rural areas, and particularly for big cities. Urban waste and urban disposal methods has become something that is difficult for our management to handle. So we can say it's a very big problem to our government, whether at the state, federal and local levels. So it has become a myriad of problem to us. Well, I think the first issue is that the lack of awareness on the part of Nigerians and lack of discipline is also a very big factor. If people are not aware of the consequences and effects of the waste which they generate and dispose indiscriminately, then they will go ahead and be doing it. Secondly, even when some are aware of it, because of lack of discipline, people throw things anywhere. In some countries, you dare not do such things because there are laws against indiscriminate disposal of waste. But in Nigeria, our laws are not even strictly followed. So it becomes a problem to us.
There you have the recipe for erosion. We have people who are depositing refuse in gutters, who are actually blocking the waterways with structures, building structures. When you put all that together, what you're basically doing is you're agitating water. You are creating turbulence.
Poor waste disposal has turned into a serious problem, particularly flooding. So we can attribute the issue of flooding even to poor waste management. When we have drainages that are covered by waste, people dispose their waste inside these drainages, they block the floodway. So when rain falls, it does not have the normal channel to flow. So it will overflow the banks and it become a flooding. And of course, you know the effect of this flooding to our communities. It destroyed our farm crops, it destroyed our farmlands, it destroyed even properties and human lives. And so it's a very big problem for us. We have solid waste, we have liquid waste and gaseous. Each of them constitute nuisance to the environment. They could affect human health. That of gaseous is the dominant one that affects human health so fastly because it has to do with air. Then that of the solid waste also constitute eyesore to the environment. What I mean by that is that our environment are made lackluster by their indiscriminate disposal everywhere. The issue of sorting, it is a process within the chain of handling of waste, particularly solid waste. Sorting comes in after the disposal sites have been located, and then most of the waste are thrown into those disposal sites. Now people who scavenge on those waste, first of all, engage in sorting. The sorting is an idea that is brought about as a result of the need for recycling of these materials, of this waste. Now we have discovered that is one of the major ways to be able to tackle the issue of solid waste. in Nigeria and of course worldwide. Sorting is now, categorizing some of those things and disaggregating them into the metal or metallic waste, then semi-metallic waste, then wood waste, food waste, nylon waste, and so forth. So all this, they are disaggregated in such a way that they can be handled, separately. For the metal, they are taken and recycled so that we can use them for other materials, or the papers too can be recycled again. Nylon, which are non-biodegradable, can also be handled separately. So that is the idea of sorting. And of course, like I said, ultimately, this is the best way out to handle issue of solid waste in Nigeria.
To make sure that whatever technology that comes into play or we adopt is, takes cognizance of nature and make sure nature is preserved. Well, like I said, everything in life has to do with nature. So they have to support it to make sure that it is protected for future generations, and that everything they do, we have to take care and make sure that nature is not compromised.
Most of the waste generated for the homes are called domestic waste, and they form more than 70% of our waste in the urban areas. Now, among those wastes include nylon bags, waste foods, waste papers, and all that. For the institutional, it's mostly waste papers, waste inks, and other equipment that are not in use. So all these are thrown daily. So we have observed that averagely every family produce 5 kilograms, at least 5 kilograms of domestic waste per day, which I have already told you include nylon and papers and all that. So if not properly disposed, constitute nuisance to both the urban setting and even the rural areas. Some of the waste are they call it non-biodegradable waste because they don't degrade. With time, they will still remain as they are, like nylon. But there are what they call them biodegradable waste. They include food items. Those ones can decompose and can be used as manure. But for the nylon, they cannot be degradable, so they become a waste for us.